Hey dancers, Nia here. It's about that time to start signing up for dance classes. I wanted to talk about how the dance season typically occurs. It usually matches the school year, so you want to sign up in about September and you're going to dance all the way till about June, which is usually when the big showcase, recital happens. Typically, teachers use September to November or December to work on things like technique. They want you to know how to behave in their classes, what their expectations are of you. And then about December, January is when they start creating the choreography for the recitals. So a lot of the teachers, they will sneak in the technique that you need to know for the choreography. So in actuality, those first few months are very important because then you're set up for success to do the choreography that they want you to do in the end. Now, of course, if you're on the competitive team of your dance studio, you would probably still be going to dance classes over the summer or go to your studio's intensive where you get a jump start on your choreography and your technique that you would need to know for the year. And competitions tend to happen starting in February, March, April, May, the big heavy competition months. I've heard of people even competing in January. So that first semester from September to December is really important, so then you're prepared for all of those performances that you have in the later semester. So I know this differs from other sports because some sports are considered a winter sport or a fall sport, like field hockey would only meet August to October, and then their finals would be end of October, and then that's that sport is done for the year. Others are winter sports, others are spring sports. So know that the dance season, even dancing recreationally, matches a school year. And here's why, and what I've observed, especially speaking to my students who are involved in both sports at school and the dance studio, is that they meet very intensively in sports. So I'm talking 5 days a week, 4 hours in the evening to go. I'm going to keep using field hockey as a reference. Meeting, 4 or 5 times a week for about 4 hours a day, that's pretty intense, but it's smushed into one season or a few months. On top of that, not only are you doing practices, but you're also having to go to games and tournaments and finals. So that adds up to quite a lot of time doing that sport. So if you think about it, the dance sport is more spread out. So yes, maybe if I'm enrolled in a recreational class at the dance studio, I only go there about 1 or 2 hours a week, but it's spread out throughout almost 9 months. So you have to think about it that way. It's balanced. Yes, the season may be longer, but you could potentially be dedicating less time a week going to the dance studio. And that fits really well for a lot of people's desires, their schedules, their family schedules, because some people have siblings that also do other activities and their parents need to drive them to that. So recreational dance, pretty low commitment level there. When you're talking about competitive dance, of course, now we're entering training at least 4 hours a week for that 9-month season, and then also attending your studio intensive during the summer. Some studios even choose to do a nationals where you go to another state and compete on the national level. A dance competition could have their regionals, so maybe one in every state, and then from there dances are picked to compete at the national level against each other. So that requires you to continue your training throughout the summer. Be sure to check out my other video, 5 things you need to know about dance competitions if you are thinking about signing up for a competitive team. So parents, that's something to think about too. Does your studio do nationals? Do they even offer a competitive team? Do you prefer your child to be in recreational dance? Really explore these options and don't take those decisions lightly. Feel free to discuss with your family, think about what they're willing to commit. Because what you're teaching your dancers is a life lesson. They're not only going to learn dance steps in dance class, but they're going to learn how to commit to something, how to see something through, finish a season, finish a contract or a commitment. And I know that a lot of parents, they toe the line of, well, what if my student is not into dance anymore and it's halfway through the season, but also wanting to do what makes them happy. And hopefully dance does make them happy. Obviously, I love dance, so I do hope they love it as well. But I think the safe spots in which to, if you need to, whether it be emotionally or financially, if you need to bow out of dance class, make sure that the teachers have not started their recital dances yet, because they've put your student in a spot and are expecting them to fill that spot in the dance. And also make sure that a costume hasn't been ordered for them. So that would be pretty safe. My recommendation would be to not sign up so late in the year. So try not to sign up for a dance class in February, because the rest of the class already knows the moves expected of them, the technique behind them. They've probably already started choreography for the recital. So you would be slowing the class down. And it might frustrate the other students that have been around for about 4 months prior. So really take into consideration starting in September, even October or November, and then possibly waiting till the next season to sign up. Now, many dance studios offer summer programs, and I like to consider it buffet style because you don't have the recital commitment. You can pick and choose, or you can taste other genres of dance, but only for like a week or two, or do one of the dance camps. Usually dance studios offer dance camps. It's about a week long, and you can get a little taste of different types of dance, and then that helps you make your more informed decision for the school year what your student wants to be enrolled in. So I hope I've helped shine a light on the dance seasons and how to commit to them.